What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Yours truly here at the Brockton Credit Guy, the owner of Depina Credit Solutions, and the author of #1 new release book on Amazon, Unlocking Your Credit. Go to Unlocking Your Credit and grab a copy for yourself. If you're in the area, I could autograph it for you, make it original. But in this particular video, I want to talk about our process, how we work here, to help people get their credit back in shape. So basically, I want to make sure I explain more in detail, like that you'll understand, get any question or any uncertainty out of the way, right? Before I start, I want to make sure that you subscribing to the channel, set the notification, you like and comment, to help this video get to more people, educate. I have a strong belief when it comes to provide content about finance, financial literacy, credit, budgeting, etc. Because the more information you have, the better your credit and your finance will be, and you can build generational wealth for you and your family. But in this particular video, I want to explain about our process, right? In our process of helping people get back with their financial open possibility and opportunity in the credit world, we help them by analyzing their credit, right? Repair, rebuilding, restore their credit, and basically educate and negotiate the debt that they have, right? So what do I mean about them? So if you're watching this video, it's because you probably need some credit help and you need it fast, right? So basically what we do first, we analyze your credit. We go through in depth about your credit, line by line, every credit cards that you have, any accounts that you have, all your personal information, your entire credit history, and then addressing any questionable items or personal information that you see there that you don't recognize, or it's bluntly wrong, right? That, you don't recognize, it shouldn't be there. We address it, or we flag any account that shouldn't be reported the way it is, and we basically address it. We challenge it under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. You are protected under the law. That's a consumer law. That's literally a little Bible when it comes to reference any issue that the consumer have with their credit, right? The credit bureaus, right? The TransUnion, Experian, Equifax, and many other supplement credit bureaus are governed by this consumer law to make sure fair treatments are done in anything that they report. So we use that, we leverage that to be able to get your credit back in shape. And then basically what we do, we go through your credit and kind of educate you in any accounts that you have that you're not using correctly, especially when it comes to revolving account, balance to limit ratio on credit cards, to make sure, because any usage that you're using over 30, 50% or 70%, it's going to hinder your credit more than it's helping you. And we teach you that because during our process, we want to make sure you become an expert, if not just like some of my employees, but better than some of my employees, right? I want you to learn it, because once you learn about credit and budgeting, you're not going to make the same mistake that you made to come to us, right? And we also, if you don't have credit card, what we do, or if you don't have account, we'll make sure we structure your credit with positive account. We have clients that come to us with bad credit that needs to rebuild their credit. We have clients that comes to us that's ghost, meaning they don't have any credit, and we help them rebuild their credit back from ground zero. And we do all that for our client. We kind of hold them. Usually our process takes 4 to 6 months, as long as you execute the recommendation and the blueprint that we give you, right? And we're going to walk you through how to do it. My team, my staff, we get together, we put a plan, we put a blueprint together, we walk you through the process to get there. Obviously, if you don't have any credit, the scoring algorithm, the FICO score algorithm, it takes an average of 6 months for you to build a credit score to have a solid profile, not a solid, but to start generating some kind of 3-digit score. So we'll help you to make sure you have the right account and basically building the pillar, the foundation of your credit. So like that, you can open the opportunity or possibility in lending, paying less down payment, have a better interest rate, etc. As we go through challenging, the information on your credit after we educate you, after we go like 3-4 rounds, if they're coming back as verified, right, that there's nothing else that we could do, we go through a process what we call negotiate, basically pay to delete. We work with these creditors to make sure that, okay, well, we got all the documents, you verify, now this is what the consumer wants, this is what our client wants. If we pay you X amount of dollar, will you delete this from the credit? So we go through that process. So our process is basically, we analyze the credit, just to recap. We rebuild, restore, and repair. We educate, because education is the foundation when it comes to the credit repair process. And then we negotiate to make sure that in the 4 to 6 month span, as you follow our blueprint, you're in the position where you could tap into your auto loan, or you could buy your house for your family, you could restructure, just having a sound credit, because nowadays credit is great for everything. If you're gonna look for a job, rent a place, get a phone account, to open a phone, etc., etc. I mean, to buying a house, to finance, to, refinance your debt, restructuring your debt, you need credit. You need the higher credit score and the better profile as possible. So I want to make sure we structure your credit in that way. So make sure that you're messaging us. I'm going to put the contact information on the bottom and on the next slide over. Like that, you'll be able, but this is the contact information. If you need it, contact us, message us, however you feel comfortable. We'll get your credit back in shape. This year is your year. This is the year that you're going to break it. You're going to make it good for your family and get your credit back in order. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel, set the notification. See you soon on the next video.